Trump announced his death. The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he's no longer with us. That's as close to an official confirmation as you're going to get. He's dead. Disavow quickly and vehemently for your own safety? Yeah, no dude. What the do you mean? Of course. I don't think you guys understand. I was supposed to debate him in a public setting like a month from now. What the is happening? Mike Lee, I am tracking the situation at Utah Valley University closely. Please join me in praying for Charlie Kirk and the students gathered there. How is this? How is it shots fired at Charlie Kirk event at Utah Valley University? Shots have been fired at Charlie Kirk event at Utah Valley University. Footage from the scene showed event goers screaming as shots rang out on Wednesday. People at the event took to social media to share details of the moment someone opened fire at the conservatives event. Kirk published a post on X just minutes before reports of the shooting emerged. What the is going on?
Before we had a flag and we had... He just got shot! Holy Holy
Deseret is reporting he was shot. Okay, Deseret News now reporting Charlie Kirk shot at Utah event. Charlie Kirk, this is a breaking news story, will be updated. Charlie Kirk was shot at an event at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah on Wednesday. Bystanders report seeing Kirk shot. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my God. Bystanders report seeing Kirk shot near his neck during a Q&A with students. What the is happening, brother? Oh! Dude, you hear a shot, you hear the crack of a shot, and then you hear his head just crack back right after. And I think what the people are saying is correct, that he might have been shot in the neck. Oh my God. Disavow quickly and vehemently for your own safety? Yeah, no dude. What the do you mean? Of course. I don't think you guys understand. I was supposed to debate him in a public setting like a month from now. Obviously, aside from the principle of it all, yeah, no it's also for my own personal safety as well. I'm also, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm also a public figure who does political commentary, who was supposed to debate Charlie Kirk in a public setting at Dartmouth University a month from now. I assume it's not going to happen now, obviously. We have no additional evidence or no news beyond the fact that the police have already said that it was a single shot that was fired at UVU. Police said he gets shot in the neck, and the campus police statement on it was a single shot fired against event speaker, and the shooter has been, the suspect has been apprehended. So there is a close-up, there is a closer footage of Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck here as well, where you can oh, he's dead. Oh my God, he's definitely dead. Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, he definitely got shot in the neck. Oh my God. Oh yeah. No, that footage, that you do not want to see that. You do not want to see that. You do not want to see that. That footage, the close-up footage shows very clearly immediately blood pouring out of his jugular. He gets shot in the neck, blood pouring out of his jugular, like an unimaginable amount of blood pouring out of his jugular. There is very, very little chance that he survived that. I don't know if he did, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh my God. That was devastating. Holy shit. I don't know what to say. Oh my Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy America is so absolutely do not watch the video. If you have not seen the video, do not. Like, the reason why I watched it is because I wanted to see, the reason why I watched it is because I had to confirm whether or not this was a real incident. I'm telling you, avoid it. It is one of the most fucked up things you could possibly see. I mean, look, I cover Israel's genocide every day. I see charred children. I see children carrying their dead parents in trash bags to the hospital every day. It still is a little different, at least from my perspective, I think, because this is a person who does what I do, but, on the opposing side, I was supposed to debate him at Dartmouth University 15 days from now in a public event, in a public setting. I go out to public settings like this all the time. So there's a level of closeness in that regard because of the nature of what I do. I mean, look, I have a policy of not living in fear, and but we'll see. I might have to reconfigure certain things. This is insane. I never thought I would see something like
Whether it was a
this.
rifle, was it a handgun?
But I guess if there's one country where something like this could happen, it's this one. I'm like, this is obviously always a fear, especially in the United States of America. There is not. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to say, dude. I don't know what the fuck to say other than America is an incredibly violent country, and it's getting even more violent every day. It's one of the most insane. This is one of the most insane things I've seen. The scourge of gun violence and political violence must end. The shooting of Charlie Kirk is the latest incident of this chaos, and it must stop. We cannot go down this road. There's no place for it in America. We wish for his recovery. Why was Luigi's shooting celebrated, but this is tragic? Couple different reasons. I think there are a lot of people who have some semblance of like parasocial connection to Charlie Kirk, which is as weird as it sounds. It's a public event. It is at a school, and Charlie Kirk is not seen as someone who is like responsible for the social murder of tens of thousands of Americans. You know what I mean? So those are probably some of the reasons why. And for the record, there are a shit ton of people celebrating this as well. I'm not, for obvious reasons. I think people here have the capacity to understand why. It's just like, I'm gonna keep repeating this over and over again, but like, this is the ultimate fear for a political commentator. This is it. This is the thing that you don't want happening. This is the thing that you never want happening. This is what a lot of people fantasize happening to me all the time and say they will do to me all the time. Obviously, especially because it's Charlie Kirk, someone who I know personally. I'm not, fond of his worldview, obviously, but someone who I have debated in public settings on numerous occasions since 2015, and also someone who I was slated to debate at Dartmouth University 2 weeks from now. Do you understand? Trump announced his death. The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he's no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. That's it. Trump had to be the one to announce this. That's as close to an official confirmation as you're going to get. He's dead.
I want to show you there was a moment of silence on the House floor in Washington for Charlie Kirk just moments ago. Bipartisan calls to calm this down, to bring the rhetoric down in this country. Again, there was a moment of silence.
Dude, by the way, right-wingers saying, oh, we got to tone down the rhetoric, once again, is an insane statement here, okay? It's like people who perhaps are most responsible for setting up an environment where violence and instability is the norm for everyday Americans. People who have set up an environment where there is just no solution to unlimited gun violence every single day, where parents send their children to school and there's no guarantee of their safety, and some experience exactly what the Republicans, the fear and anger that the Republicans are currently experiencing because they knew Charlie Kirk. Regular people experience that, unfortunately, all too frequently. Meanwhile, while they're talking about toning down the rhetoric of violence, Elon Musk, the owner of this website, took no time, didn't even wait for the confirmation of Charlie Kirk's death, to immediately go, the left is the party of murder. 2 months ago, a psychopathic right-winger, a far-right evangelical Christian, had a hit list of numerous Democrat politicians. He went into the homes of Democrat politicians in the state of Minnesota, and he shot and killed 2, and he tried to kill more. And these guys immediately said, oh, he was a leftist. He was actually Tim Walz's guy. He was Tim Walz's top guy. It made no sense. Tim Walz was literally a part of the assassination hit list, and people still ran along with that narrative. There's no confirmation of the shooter's ideological background or whatever. None of that. But it doesn't stop these demons from immediately saying, oh, it's the left that's doing this. It's the left that's doing this. It must be a leftist that did this. So spare me the fucking bullshit about toning down the rhetoric when this is the common meta. It's so ridiculous, man. Yeah, there was just a story about an American-Israeli sniper admitting to killing multiple civilians in Gaza and no one cared. Yeah, dude from Naperville, Illinois flew out, had his family fundraise so he could get weapons to kill children that he openly said he did in Gaza. Doesn't even reach a blip. That kind of violence, by the way, does inevitably come back here. That's my point. My point is America is an incredibly violent nation all around the world. We are so violent. We're a constant presence, a constant force everywhere that has a tendency to normalize these kinds of incidents here as well. Video posted on social media shows the moment Charlie Kirk was shot and the seconds leading to the incident, Kirk was being asked questions about mass shootings in America. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America in the last 10 years? A person asks. Counting or not counting gang violence, Kirk responds right before he is shot. That right there is America perfectly described. Because the irony, the dark irony of this sequence of events, it is that mentality that stops people from even seeking the truth about how, or seeking solutions on how we could stop gun violence in this goddamn country. And in the process of actively continuing to debate the importance of having every American be armed to the goddamn teeth, Charlie Kirk got shot by another American that was armed to the teeth, and now he's dead. It is pretty crazy, however, that yes, Charlie Kirk had on numerous occasions, not just in 2023, numerous occasions had said gun deaths are unfortunately worth it to keep the Second Amendment. The person who inevitably advocated for his own demise. I don't know if we'll ever actually get Republicans to understand this. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll understand it. They didn't understand it when Steve Scalise was shot at the congressional baseball game. They didn't care about it. Steve Scalise himself personally continued to be a strong advocate for freedom to purchase weapons. They didn't understand the dangers of COVID when Herman Cain died. They just don't care. I don't know. Part of me thinks that the Republicans will try to use this as an opportunity to do insane shit. Part of me worries about the vengeance quest that I suspect some people will go on in the aftermath of this. And I, of course, recognize that, this puts, a lot of people that I know and even myself in the crosshairs. But beyond that, beyond the adventurists and people on a vengeance quest that might choose to take matters in their own hands, there's also obviously the administration and what they will do in the aftermath of this incident. Also worrisome. But yeah,